Welcome to a special commencement edition of the Raptor Report. I'm Michael Brown. It was an outstanding year for Montgomery College sports as our teams donned new colors, took the fields and courts for the first time as the Raptors, and produced many great moments to celebrate. Men's soccer welcomed Pedro Braz as their new coach and produced a historic year. They won the Maryland JUCO Championship for the first time in school history, took the Region 20 title, and advanced to the national championships for the first time in over 10 years. And for the first time ever, they made it to the championship game where they lost a heartbreaker by 1 goal in overtime to Herkimer County. But their second place finish was the highest national ranking in the history of MC men's soccer. And Coach Braz is eager to top that this fall. And in women's soccer, most expected the defending national champions to go through a rebuilding year under new head coach Brad Harton. But instead, he laid a strong foundation for the future and led them to a winning season and a first-round win in the Region 20 tournament over arch-rival Howard. The Powerhouse MC volleyball program continued its excellence under head coach Amir Mafinajad as they developed into one of the strongest teams in the state year after year. This season they were 15-5 and finished third in Maryland JUCO. Turning to basketball, the women's team had an amazing year. Despite some serious injuries that left them with a depleted bench, Coach G's Raptors rolled to the Region 20 championship over CCAC boys, claimed the District G title in a rout over Middle Georgia, and advanced to the National Championship Tournament in Minnesota. At Nationals, they proudly played their hearts out, and they were the only lower seed in the field of 8 to knock off a higher seed on their way to finishing 5th in the tournament. Men's basketball had a challenging up-and-down season, but there were still plenty of bright spots. A talented group of young freshmen developed into team leaders both on and off the court and fostered hope that next year will be a bounce-back year for the team. And on the tennis courts, it was a developmental year for the men's team as they had to rebuild after the graduation of the national singles champion from last year's squad. But they played hard, and the promise they showed bodes well for a turnaround season next year. The women's softball program was reborn under new head coach Mike Smigaki. Their first winning season in almost 10 years resulted in a top 5 finish in Maryland JUCO and a top seed in the Region 20 tournament. Look for this team to just get better and better in coming years. The track and field program continues to get stronger and stronger under head coach Jamal Schools. This year, MC athletes qualified for over 22 events at the national championships and claimed numerous top 10 national honors. Last but certainly not least, the MC Raptors baseball team had another stellar season. They set the school record for victories, swept their way to their 7th Region 20 championship in the last 8 years, and advanced once again to the NJCAA Division III World Series in Tyler, Texas, that gets underway May 25th. So congratulations to all the Montgomery College athletes, coaches, and staff for making their first year as the Raptors one to remember. And before we go, let's take a quick look back at each of the MC teams in action this season.